Back flushing coolant through the heater core and into the engine. So we do push water up through the intake manifold, so I just blocked that off with my thumb. We put the radiator cap on to keep water from coming up and had the petcock open, so that was the only way for the water to get out.
Look at how gross that is. It's cleaning up a little bit now, but that was disgusting at first when it came out. It's all that crap in your engine. We disconnected this hose here and then jammed a cut garden hose into it and flushed the system until we could get pretty much the majority of the crud out of it. This car's been sitting a long time, so it's kind of hard to say how long some of this stuff's been in there. That's the new coolant. Looks kind of gross already, but you come down here, you can see the oil filter. It was signed and dated 9/18/2008, so who knows the last time any kind of maintenance was done to this car. You can see it's just about to hopefully suck some coolant down when the thermostat opens up. The heater's blowing really nice. This is 150 on. I mean, that's probably not realistic, but maybe. Let's see what our engine coolant temp is at the crossover. 195. This thing's gonna open soon. If I mentioned it before or not, but one of the things is you want to have your heater turned up to max, full blast heat, just to kind of get that flow and get that coolant going through the heater core. This thing's got nice heat, so this will be fun for the night drifting and stuff. All right, she's sucking down. Finally, it took forever, 20 minutes or something. But see that coolant sucking down there. So after we got it cooled back down, we topped her back off and should be good to go. Got 2 gallons of coolant into it. Ugh. It's pretty gross. Active cleaning ingredients to control sludge formation and clean key engine and components. I sure hope.
You're gonna need it.
We're gonna drain the transmission fluid out of it, because who knows how long that's been sitting either. And the trans gets a lot of abuse, or it's going to. So we're gonna drain the fluid out and refill her. And it's just this 3/8.
See if I can get the camera covered in oil.
If I can bash it off with my ratchet here.
Doesn't require a socket or anything. You just put the wrench in it or the ratchet. Fluid doesn't look too bad. I'm not seeing any chunks coming out.
Yeah, that got a little gross.
Getting the sludge from the bottom now. Starting to look a little more rugged.
Yeah.
So we could have made it a little less of a mess had we taken out the fill plug, which is the same style of plug. Do you have that plug in your hand so you can record it and see? You can kind of see what the plug is. It just threads in. Okay, so right here's the drain plug. It says drain. That's what we undid under the car. This is the fill plug. Remove this. If you remove that first, this won't surge and make a mess like we had. And this is what we're gonna fill it through this hole. unless you are doing a shifter, you can dump it through there, but this is how we're gonna fill it. We got a little Harbor Freight special pump, just a little pump. We'll put one hose, we'll put the sucking hose into the oil, another hose into that hole in the transmission, and we'll get it filled up.
And that was about a whole gallon of ATF, almost a gallon of ATF in there, and then did the oil change, which is a little over 6 quarts. And we're gonna do a fuel filter next, a few other things, and get her ready to just be reliable. And then we'll get the suspension on. We'll get it going and take her for a test drive soon, hopefully. I also got to acquire some more body parts for it so we can start doing all that stuff. But looking forward to driving this thing, getting pretty excited.